What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dave Allen. Dave Allen praises Fury and Usyk after sparring both, but in no doubt who wins. Dave Allen has weighed in on a potential undisputed heavyweight clash between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk and is backing the Brit Tyson Fury to emerge with all four belts. The White Rhino, who is set to return to action later this month, is better placed than most to predict the historic contest, having extensively sparred both men. And while full of praise for Usyk, Allen told Boxing UK that he believes Fury's physical advantages will simply prove too great of an obstacle for the Ukrainian to overcome should the fight get made. He said, "I think Fury wins. I think he's too big. I sparred Usyk, and as brilliant as he was, he's not a big unit. He's not physically the strongest man in the world, and I think Tyson would get to him. They're both outstanding, the two best heavyweight talents of this generation, but I'd have to go with Tyson. I just can't get away from the size difference. And it's not even just in terms of height. He's just much bigger." Wow. Those are the words of Dave Allen. And let me counterpunch. A lot of people are going with the size, the height, and if you're not going with the height, you're going with the size, or you're not going with the size, you're going with the height, and if not, the reach. But that's what challenges are made of. Okay. I think a lot of people, and Dave Allen, I think this is different from other predictions because other people that predict what's going to happen is only doing it because either they're British or either they're from the Ukraine or or some other reason. They don't like Tyson Fury, or they don't like, or they were Joshua fans that, then they're just going to jump on that Tyson bandwagon because they, just to, hey, get this Ukrainian beat because he beat the guy that I was supporting, which was AJ and all that stuff, but Dave Allen is a guy that sparred them both, that appreciates them both. I remember when Dave Allen was expressing his admiration for Alexander Usyk. So I don't think it's a bias there. I look for that first, right? I look for that first before anything else, because you have to always see where the angle is coming from certain fighters. And I don't think Dave Allen has one. You could argue and say, well, he's British, therefore he's going to go with the Brit because since they're both outstanding. He didn't mention that, right? You can argue that, but I don't think that's the case. I think he's believing that Tyson Fury is just much bigger. Now, did he break it down in the article, which I would appreciate it? No, he didn't. He just said, well, no, he's just so big. He's just too big. I can't get over that fact. So, the question you have to ask yourself is, what benefits could he use? By explanation by Dave Allen, what benefits could he use by being bigger versus his being big counts against him? Because that could happen in a lot of situations. Tyson Fury, I think, honestly, is not going to be that big getting to the ring because he knows he's going to have to be on his toes getting to Alexander Usyk. That big boy mentality shit, I think, is just throwing people a loop. He did the same thing to Deontay Wilder. He had Deontay Wilder gaining a lot of weight. Why? Because he was, I'm going to come in 300 pounds, which was a lie. He didn't come in 300 pounds. He was like 25 pounds less than that. So no, he just did that so he can spock out someone's mindset. Okay. I think Tyson Fury's going to come in smaller. That's the irony of it. So Dave Allen thinks he's just too big. He just weighs too much. He's going to weigh on him. He's going to make him weak. And that may very well be the case. But I think he's fooling people again because he still has people thinking that he's just going to come in this massive unit, and just because he's this massive unit on top of the boxing ability and the speed and the ring IQ, he's going to be able to take Alexander Usyk out, no question. And I don't think that's going to be the case. I think Tyson's going to come in lighter. I think he's going to be worried more about boxing ability because I think he's going to do the same thing that he tricked Anthony Joshua into doing. What was that? Having Anthony Joshua thinking that he's a better boxer or trying to box a guy that's a better boxer than him. Anthony Joshua admitted this, people. He admitted that Tyson Fury said that I couldn't box, so I tried to box Alexander Usyk, and I paid for it. That's what he said, okay? And I think Tyson Fury's going to come in smaller because he's going to work more on his boxing ability. That's what I think he's going to do. He's going to pick shots. He's going to try to, set up Usyk coming in, and he very well may be able to do that, but I don't think he will be this massive unit like he was against Wilder or like the other fight he was with Wilder. Or even with Derek Chisora. But you guys tell me what you think of Dave Allen's prediction of Alexander Usyk taking on a possible fight with Tyson Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!